হ্যালো, আমি সানিয়া। একটু আগে আমরা ডিসকাস করলাম যে আমরা অ্যালকোহল, ফেনলস অ্যান্ড ইথার পড়ব। সো চলো শুরু করা যাক। এরকমই প্রথমেই বলে রাখি, এরকম ভিডিও পাওয়ার জন্য কিন্তু তোমাদেরকে আমার চ্যানেলটা সাবস্ক্রাইব করতে হবে, পাশের বেল আইকনটা ক্লিক করে রাখতে হবে। সো বেশি দেরি না করে আমরা শুরু করি, ঠিক আছে? রেডি সবাই? সো প্রথমে আমরা পড়ব ইন্ট্রোডাকশন। Hydroxyl derives of hydrocarbon are alcohols. Alcohols are formed when a hydrogen atom in a hydrocarbon is replaced by OH group. The functional group in alcohol is OH group. Hydroxy compound in which OH group is bonded to benzene ring directly are called phenols. Monohydroxybenzene is called phenol. Phenol is also known as carbolic acid. The substitution of a H in a hydrocarbon by a alkoxy or allyloxy group produce ether. Classification of alcohol, phenol and ether. ইন্ট্রোডাকশন আমাদের এইটুকুর মধ্যেই কমপ্লিট হয়ে গেল, কিন্তু এনসিআরটিতে পড়লে আমাদের অনেকটা টাইম লাগতো। ক্লাসিফিকেশন অফ অ্যালকোহল, ফেনল অ্যান্ড ইথার। ওকে, classification of alcohol. Alcohol are classified as mono, di, tri or polyhydric compound depending on whether they contain 1, 2, 3 or many OH group. Classification of alcohol. ফর্মুলা দেওয়া আছে, কমন নেম, টাইপ। সো ফর্মুলা হচ্ছে C2H5OH, কমন নেম ইথাইল অ্যালকোহল, টাইপ মোনোহাইড্রিক অ্যালকোহল, CH2OH, CH2OH, ইথাইলিন গ্লাইকোল, ডাইহাইড্রিক অ্যালকোহল, CH2OH, CHOH, CH2OH, গ্লিসেরল, ট্রাইহাইড্রিক অ্যালকোহল, CH2OH, CHOH, 4 CH2OH, sorbitol and mannitol, polyhydric alcohol. Compound containing CsP3OH bond, alkyl alcohols. In these alcohols, the OH group is attached to a sp3 hybridized carbon of alkyl group. sp3 hybridized. They are further classified as primary, secondary and tertiary alcohols. Type of alcohols: 1 degree alcohol, 2 degree alcohol, 3 degree alcohol. 1 degree alcohol general formula RCH2OH, example CH2 C2H5OH ethyl alcohol. 2 degree alcohol RCHOH, R CH3CHOH, CH3 isopropyl alcohol, iso 2 degree. 3 degree tertiary butyl alcohol, CRROH, CCH3 CH3OH, CH3. Okay. Allylic alcohol. Allylic alcohol. In this alcohol, the OH group is attached a sp3 hybridized carbon next to carbon-carbon double bond, that is 2 in allylic carbon. For example, this is the example: primary, secondary and tertiary. Benzylic alcohol. In this alcohol, the group is attached to a sp3 hybridized carbon next to an aromatic ring. For example, primary, secondary and tertiary. এটা হচ্ছে benzylic alcohol. Compound containing CsP3 2 sp2 OH bond. This alcohol contain OH group bonded a carbon-carbon double bond to a vinylic carbon or to aryl carbon. These alcohol are known as vinylic alcohol and phenols respectively. CH2 is equal to CHOH, vinyl alcohol, ethanol, that is phenol. Classification of phenol. Phenols are classified as monohydroxy, dihydroxy, trihydroxy compound. Monohydric, dihydric, trihydric. The simplest hydroxyl derived of benzene is phenol, which is also is accepted IUPAC name. The hydroxy derived of classification of ether. The general formula of ether is ROR. R and R are alkyl, alkenyl and aryl groups. If the R and R are same, is called simple of symmetrical ether. If R and R one are different, it is called mixed or unsymmetrical ether. The trivial names of ether are derived by listing the two alkyl group in an alphabetical order as separate word and then adding the word ether at the end. Ether is considered to the dialkyl derivative of water. IUPAC nomenclature. IUPAC nomenclature. IUPAC and common name of alcohol phenol ether. Alcohols according to IUPAC system, alcohol are named by replacing and suffix e in the name of alkenes of OL. The position of the carbon suffix e in the name of the alkenes by OL. The position of carbon atoms carrying OH group are indicated by locatant written after the name of alkene. Common name and IUPAC name of some alcohols compound on CH3OH, methyl alcohol, methanol, CH3CH2OH, ethyl alcohol, ethanol, CH3CH2CH2OH, N-propyl alcohol, propan-1-ol, CH3CH3OH, isopropyl propyl alcohol, propan-2-ol, CH3CH2CH2CH2OH, N-butyl alcohol, butan-1-ol, CH3CHOH, CH2CH3, sec-butyl alcohol, butan-2-ol, CH3CH3CH3OH, start-butyl alcohol, 2-methyl propan-2-ol, CH2OH, CH2OH, ethylene glycol, ethene 1,2-diol, CH2CH, CH2, OH, 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 glycerol or glycerin, propane 1,2,3-triol. Cyclic alcohol are named using the prefix cyclo and considering the OH group attached to C1. Which cyclohexanol, which CH2-methyl cyclopentanol. Phenols. The simplest hydroxy derived of benzene is phenol. It is common name and also an accepted IUPAC name. As structure of phenol involves a benzene ring in its substitute compounds, the terms ortho 1,2 distribution distributed, meta 1,3 distributed, and para 1,4 distributed are often used as a common names. Common and IUPAC name of phenol derived: phenol, carbolic acid, phenol. O-cresol, 2-methylphenol, CH3OH. OH CH3M-cresol, 3-methylphenol, OH CH3 ortho meta para cresol, 4-methylphenol. Catechol, benzene 1,2-diol, resorcinol, benzene 1,3-diol, priogalol, benzene 1,2,3-2-ol. Fluorogluconol, benzene 1,3,5-triol, 2,6-xylenol, 2,6-dimethylphenol. Ethers are named in two ways: common system, IUPAC system. In common system, ether are named after alkyl group attached to oxygen atom. For simple ethers, the common name is D-alkyl ether, and mixed ether, the common name is alkyl ether. Ether is named first of the alphabetical order, followed by in word ether is common system. In IUPAC system, ether are named as alkoxy-alkane. The smaller alkyl group along with oxygen from atom is taken as a alkoxy part, while the larger alkyl group as alkene part. IUPAC name of some ethers: CH3OCH3 dimethyl ether, methoxymethane; CH3OC2H5 ethyl methyl ether, methoxyethane; C2H5OCH2H5 diethyl ether, ethoxyethane; CH3OC3 H7 methyl propyl ether, methoxypropane; C2H5OCH CH32 ethyl isopropyl ether, 2-ethoxypropane; C6H5OCH3 anisole, methoxybenzene, anisoleটা খুব ইম্পর্টেন্ট, CH3CH3OC2H5 methyl cyclohexane, 2-ethoxy 1,1-dimethyl cyclohexane. Isomerism. Alcohols may exhibit chain positional and functional isomerism. CH3 এটা দেখো এই চেনটা, আর এই চেনটা হচ্ছে আইসোমেরিজম। এই চেনটা হচ্ছে পজিশন আইসোমেরিজম। এই দুটো চেন যেটা রয়েছে সেটা হচ্ছে পজিশন আইসোমেরিজম। তারপর আছে আমাদের ফাংশনাল আইসোমেরিজম, তারপরে আনস্যাচুরেটেড অ্যালকোহল অ্যান্ড কার্বক্সিলিক অ্যান্ড টটোমার্স। স্ট্রাকচার অফ অ্যালকোহল, ফেনল অ্যান্ড ইথার. Structure of compound containing OH, alcohol, phenol, structure of ethers. In alcohols, the oxygen atom of OH group is attached to hybridized carbon by a sigma bond. The bond angle of COH in alcohol is slightly tetrahedral angle 109.28. It is due to repulsion between unshared pair of oxygen. Structure of methanol. This is the structure of methanol. Structure of phenol. In phenols, the OH group is attached HP2 hybridized. In phenols, the OH group is attached to sp2 hybridized carbon and aromatic ring. The bond angle of COH is phenol is 109 degree. The carbon oxygen bond length is 136 pm, which is single less than that is methanol. This is due to a partial double bond character on account conjugation and of unshared electron pair of oxygen with the aromatic ring. This is a phenol, structure of phenol. Structure of ether. In ether, the four electron pairs, the two bond pairs and ion pairs of electron on oxygen are arranged approximately in tetrahedral arrangement. The bond is slightly greater than tetrahedral arrangement due to repulsive interaction between the two bulky alkyl groups. The CO bond length is almost the same as in alcohol. This is a structure of methoxymethane. সো নেক্সটে আমরা পড়বো অ্যালকোহলস, প্রিপারেশন অফ অ্যালকোহলস। এই অবধি এখন এই ভিডিওতে আমি এই অবধি পড়লাম। নেক্সট আমরা আসবো প্রিপারেশন অফ অ্যালকোহল। থ্যাংক ইউ। আর এরকমই অনেক ভিডিও পেতে চ্যানেলটাকে প্লিজ সাবস্ক্রাইব করে দেবেন। থ্যাংক ইউ।